Today's topic for discussion is nutrition in bacteria. Bacteria are very small ultra microscopic organisms and these are prokaryotic organisms. Majority of the bacteria are heterotrophic. That means that is unable to manufacture their own food material. And for that they are described as heterotrophic bacteria. And for that they have to live either as parasite or saprophyte. Parasitic nature means that causes disease. Saprophytes means that can grow on the dead organic matter, that survive on dead organic matter. And autotrophic bacteria are able to manufacture their own food material by using solar energy or energy liberated as a result of exothermic oxidative chemical reactions. Okay, thus considering mode of nutrition, two categories of bacteria can be considered, that is number 1 heterotrophic bacteria and number 2 autotrophic bacteria. Let us see the types of heterotrophic bacteria. Again, the heterotrophic bacteria, that means they are the bacteria which cannot prepare their own food and they are dependent on other organisms for their food requirement. So this category of bacteria, they are described as heterotrophic, and there are three types of heterotrophic bacteria. Number 1 parasitic bacteria, number 2 saprophytic bacteria, and number 3 that is symbiotic bacteria. Let us discuss what is parasitic bacteria. The parasitic bacteria grow inside the living tissue of plants or animals. Parasitic bacteria may either be obligate parasite. Obligate parasite means that they require only living host plant. Those bacteria which survive only on living host plant, those bacteria are described as obligate parasites. Okay, or facultative parasites. That means they remain in soil whenever the host comes in the soil or environment. Whenever the bacteria comes in contact with the host, they causes disease, and in absence of the host they remains on any dead organic matter. Such bacteria, they are described as facultative bacteria. And parasitic bacteria are well known because of many diseases they cause. They causes different types of diseases of plants as well as the diseases of human beings as well as diseases of man and animals. Even the typhoid, tetanus, tuberculosis, these are the diseases of human beings which are caused by bacteria. And citrus canker, which is caused by Xanthomonas citrus, one of the bacterium, it is a plant disease which is caused by bacteria. That is a parasitic bacteria. Okay, let us describe the saprophytic bacteria, saprophytic mode of nutrition or saprophytic bacteria. The saprophytic bacteria live nutritionally dependent on the dead organic matter. Those bacteria which can grow, survive and multiply on dead organic matter, those bacteria are described as saprophytic bacteria. The organic matter may be the dead organism or dead animal or dung of the animals, or it may be rotted wood or rotted leaves or rotted fruits, etc. Such bacteria which can survive on the dead organic matter are described as saprophytic bacteria. Okay, and they bring about decomposition of complex organic substances with the help of enzymes, and later on absorb soluble simple organic substances. This is the nutrition occurs in saprophytic bacteria. Okay, now let us see symbiotic bacteria. The bacteria like Rhizobium lupini, Rhizobium, it is a bacterium. Rhizobium lupini, it is a type of bacterium which occurs as symbiont in roots nodules of the leguminous plants. The root nodules of leguminaceae family plants that consist of Rhizobium type of bacteria, and it can fix atmospheric nitrogen that is supplied to the host plant on which it has grown, and the plant protects the rhizobium. This type of mutually beneficial relationship between these two, the plant and bacterium, that is described as symbiotic relationship. and those bacteria are described as symbiotic bacteria. These three types are the bacteria of heterotrophic bacteria. These are the heterotrophic bacteria or heterotrophic no mode of nutrition in bacteria. Let us discuss the autotrophic bacteria. Autotrophic bacteria, that means autotrophic bacteria are able to manufacture their own food material by using solar energy or energy liberated as a result of exothermic oxidative chemical reactions. Okay, these are the such bacteria are described as autotrophic bacteria. They prepare their own food material. Let us see the types of autotrophic bacteria. There are two types of autotrophic bacteria made, and these two types are chemosynthetic bacteria and photosynthetic bacteria. Let us discuss the chemosynthetic bacteria. While manufacturing their own food, these bacteria do not utilize solar energy. They obtain energy from oxidation of certain chemicals. In such type of process, all reactions are exothermic. Okay, certain bacterial types use external sources of energy in sulfur ion, in nitrogen, and in a number of other metallic, non-metallic materials obtainable from the environment. Okay, these bacteria absorb solar energy, various not solar energy. These bacteria absorb various inorganic molecules into their cell substance, and they make them undergo various chemical reactions. In these reactions, chemical bonds are broken and bonds become available. Such energy is then used within the cell to combine carbon dioxide and water into a food molecule, specifically carbohydrate. Okay, in this way carbohydrate is produced. The whole process is called chemosynthesis. Okay, and another type of autotrophic bacteria, that is the autotrophic mode of nutrition in bacteria, that is photosynthetic bacteria. Let us discuss what are the photosynthetic bacteria or photosynthetic mode of nutrition in bacteria. The second source of energy utilized by the living things is sunlight or sun. Photosynthetic bacteria fall into, there are two types of photosynthetic bacteria, the green bacteria, and number two, it is a purple bacteria. Green bacteria have chlorophyll chemically similar to the chlorophyll of higher organisms, higher plants. But chlorophyll in purple bacteria, known as bacteriochlorophyll, differs from that of the green higher plants. Bacteriochlorophyll is not green, but it is pale blue, grey or purple color of bacteria is due to presence of various carotenoids, yellowish and red in color. Along with masking the bacteriochlorophyll. Photosynthetic bacteria were first discovered by Van Neel in 1930. The characteristic bacterial photosynthetic ability is due to presence of two pigments, that is bacteriochlorophyll and bacterioviridin or chlorobium chlorophyll. Okay, it is also known as chlorobium chlorophyll, organized in chromatophores. Bacterial photosynthesis takes place in sunlight but in absence of oxygen. These autotrophs differ in their energy and hydrogen source from higher plants and algae in following manner. Two families of bacteria, green sulfur bacteria and purple sulfur bacteria, both members of pseudomonadales, deposit elemental sulfur either stored in the cells, that is purple sulfur bacteria, or excreted from the cells in green sulfur bacteria. Okay, this is all about nutrition in bacteria or mode of nutrition in bacteria. Next, thank you very much. Save trees, save earth.